You're here today. Here in Assassin's Creed. We're going to be doing, I think, the last DLC, unless they've said otherwise, for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It finally came out. I've been told it lasts about 10 hours, give or take, so we should be able to do it within, like, a session, or maybe two. I do not remember how to do anything, as it's been like 2 months since I've played. I want to say I've been playing other games. Okay. I should be at home. There we go. Raventhorpe is alive with activity. A long day brings the raiding season. Don't care. Letter from Ranvi. 2 visitors have arrived. One of them is a young Norse warrior. Why is the world freaking out? The warrior girl name, I'm not gonna even attempt to pronounce that. Speak with them.
They bring a feast and build their own guest house. These are very generous guests.
Oh, that's not the right button.
Always nice to see a friendly face. So if you see any about, send them my way.
He did not give me that. I got as a reward for having the game.
What do you have today?
What do you have? You have all the... Are those the prince ones or something?
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Go with your gods.
I didn't touch anything. I assumed that was just reloading and it can't this. Oh yeah, the festival's still going on. Oh, screw this festival. I don't...
Eivor! You have arrived just in time.
Is it Sigerblood already?
The days are long and the nights are warm and lit with fires.
And it marks the beginning of raiding season.
We still need to finish gathering offerings for the gods so we can earn their favor. With their blessing, we will have calm waters, good winds, and much bounty.
Gunnar must be busy forging weapons and armor.
Yes, he asked to bring in an extra set of hands. Svinda has already set up her forge by the training ground. But weapons are not the only tools of war, Eivor. You must train your mind as you train your body.
Screw that.
We get to see what this mind training would look like.
I do not want to do this
I
at
would
all.
show you around, but I need to get my offering ready for the bonfire. Check around the settlement to see what's needed. Perhaps you can make yourself useful.
Am I not already useful?
Oh, be sure to say hello to Norvit. But first, take this torch and mark the beginning of the festival.
This festival was supposed to start like 3 months ago. I do not want to do any of this. I just want to find the DLC. Who is what? War games, no. That one. They are up at the house.
Came with the new arrivals. She looks young to be right.
Strange company.
That is a good sword.
Oh, she's like 12.
Is that everything? This feast has to be great.
Yes, it is our last chance.
Wolf-kissed.
Welcome to Ravensthorpe. I am Eivor, though you seem to know me already.
You are well known to us. I am Toka Sinriksdottir, and the Frankish boar with me is my advisor, Pierre. We are here on behalf of Sigfred of Francia, renowned warrior and leader of the Northmen there.
You look to be at home here already.
How could we not be? What you have done in this place is amazing. The guest house is a fitting addition. We have also brought new tastes for your long table from Francia. If it is drink you prefer, we have mulled wine.
Very generous. Some might say overly generous.
Consider it a token of goodwill from the hand of my uncle Sigfred. You know, clan to clan.
What do you want?
There'll be blood if any here heard I refuse to feast, so consider it accepted.
Yes, you honor us. Ravensthorpe reminds me of how Francia used to be. Given the chance, I would visit often.
You would be welcome. Yet you do not share your gifts for nothing. I await the boon you surely will ask of me.
Tales of your judgment prove true. You can teach me some of that wisdom over ale this day. Shall we begin?
Okay.
Let us see if these Frankish treats hold up to scrutiny.
Let us eat!
How one can prefer ale to wine? Mon Dieu, it astounds me still. You Norse may have us Franks on the battlefield, but when it comes to drink, we stand unbeaten.
Okay.
If it makes me drunk, I'm glad to drink it.
Are there no standards anymore?
I want to show you something. In our travels throughout England, I have taken swords in raids and battles.
Uh-huh.
This I took in a holmgang against two oafish brothers in East Anglia. Tis but a worn twig, but is still my favorite.
So, you have traveled to all corners of this land before arriving at Ravensthorpe. To what end?
I mean to entice you and others like you to join in the glorious raids along the River Seine.
Oh god, is there a raid again?
Many. Jarl Heminger, Guthrum, even Halfdan. Paris itself is set to be sieged. And after that, we will have amassed more riches than anyone in England has dared imagine.
Let me guess how many Jarls will join you in your Frankish raids and sieges. None.
They just fail to see the scale of the bounty we stand to plunder.
What do you really want, Toka?
Every word I have said is true. But there is something else. A new power is rising in Francia.
What kind of power?
The Frankish kingdoms have been united under one king, Charles the Fat. And with this combined strength, Charles has begun a slow march against the Norse villages there. He killed my father and wiped out my village.
I am sorry for your father and your village. We have our own troubles here in this land.
We actually don't anymore.
With Charles the Fat in power, those troubles will worsen. After his campaign in Francia, he will come for England. Charles will come for you and your clan. His armies multiply by the day. Real soldiers and cavalry, Not like the Saxon farmhands and gillers in these parts.
If the Raven clan were to help you, what is it you would ask of us?
Our chieftain, Siegfried, prepares to siege Paris and make the Franks rethink their actions against we Norse. And our longships will grow heavy with treasure in the doing.
Okay, I guess I'm going to France.
My scouts attest to the claims of Toka and her people. But before now, I saw no reason to involve our clan.
Do you see reason now?
If the mad King Charles does have ambitions for England, we should act. The Siegfried she mentioned, he rallies the Norse there. Joining him could be our chance to push back against this new king.
Or I could meet this Charles myself. And if he will not deal with me, I kill him.
This problem is bigger than one king. If we kill one, another will rise. Were he murdered by a Norse from England, it could bring the Franks to our shores even sooner.
And I'll be mindful of who I kill and who I ally with in Francia. Could be a stable king is the way to keep Ravensthorpe safe.
Let me see the sword. I wish to examine the ironwork.
No, I stole this, and it is mine.
Fine. If you will not show it to me, I will have to take it.
Oh my god, are
Ready
they both
yourself,
drunk?
Pierre? I challenge you to a holmgang.
Enough. Toka, you came here looking for help with this new Frankish threat. The Raven clan will answer your call.
You will? You will! I promise you will not regret this. Find Pierre when you have prepared, and we will make for Francia at once.
Thank you.
Ugh, my head. I should have kept to ale. Toka said to find Pierre when I'm ready to travel to Francia.
Okay.
Kissed. I hope your head does not ache like mine. What a night. But we should leave for Francia soon.
Okay. Hello.
Pierre,
Ready to leave for Francia when you are.
I am ready.
Hello, Nevia.
Francia, the land of Charlemagne, and the bitter price of Ragnar, who sacked Paris for a fortune in silver and sorrow. Now a new king rises, uniting Franks against Norse in open battle, and casting angry eyes toward England. I must stop this mad king from sending war across the sea. Already his armies assemble, and crows gather again over Paris.
Surprisingly, this won't be my first time in Paris.
Welcome to Francia!
Yeah.
What? No sniveling emissary from King Charles to greet us.
Believe me, Wolf-Kissed, you will feel the warmth of his welcome soon enough.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot how to run up the sail. Or is she not gonna let me? Yeah, she's not
The
gonna let me.
mad king did this.
We all had a part in it.
Wow, this sounds amazing.
Gods, this is what he would bring to Ravensthorpe.
Oh, great. Okay.
It is. We are almost there, but we cannot take the longship around Paris as the Franks' bridges block the way. Our village is inland. We will take the horses from here. The others will follow on foot.
Is there danger of an ambush?
Not this close to the water, and not at night. Siegfried has done his work too well.
I will finish unloading the ship. You two go ahead.
Many thanks, Pierre.
And Eivor, there is something we should talk about when I arrive at Melun. Until then, ride safe.
Mount up. The ride is not long. How will I face Siegfried? He entrusted me to gather
Well, first I have
axes.
to figure out how to
He wants
summon
me
my
to
horse.
lead one day.
Let's see. Controls? Controls. There it is. Aggro! There you are.
How will I face Siegfried? He entrusted me to gather axes. He wants me to lead one day, but I failed even this.
I mean, you
Your
didn't.
failure
I
was
came.
not all yours, Toka. Jarls are ever busy with their own concerns.
Ah, just give me strong ale and a good fight. What else matters? Frankish scouts. They have been watching us closely of late. What do you think it means, Eivor?
That Siegfried has not finished his work yet.
Siegfried will not be finished until there are no more Franks left to fight.
Oh,
Scouts
yep,
have
there
been
they are.
gnawing at our heels ever...
Madam, you can't just walk off while I'm watching these
Scouts have
things.
been gnawing at our heels ever since Charles forced us from the north.
He pushes hard against your people. You might have to leave sooner than you expect, Toka.
I may not be the best one to do it. I see the longhouse. We are almost there.
Let's check the map. Oh, Lord above. Here we go.
It is strange to be back after so long. I thought to return with an army.
I mean, I'm basically an army. I've done a lot.
Welcome to Milan. We should find Siegfried.
Toka, you have returned. All went well, I hope. Are the others you brought coming behind you?
I need to find Siegfried.
Of course. Well, you will find him where he always is.
Ah yes, he will be at the burial grounds, staring into the mist. It is where he begins most days. This way. Our burial grounds. Sinrik, my father, lies there, with the others. We should go.
There is something calming about this place.
It is a beautiful land. Or would be if it was not filled with Franks. There is Siegfried. You go ahead. He may not be happy to see me return with so few allies.
Will not rest, Valhalla. You're almost there. Your honor
Yeah, I'm basically a demigod. That's right, Nevia.
Siegfried.
You came, Wolf-Kissed. Good.
You knew it was me.
Pierre sent word ahead. Your axe will be a boon to us.
I heard your axe has been busy as well.
Yes, I've slain many on the open field with honor, as Odin intended.
It is our way.
But it is not their way. The Franks dragged our Jarl Sinric from his bed and gutted him like a coward. They did not even bury him, just left his body for the animals to take. I raised this mount for him.
You want me to join your side against these Franks?
There is no side. There's only blood debt, and vengeance, and Helheim for those I split with my axe.
Okay.
How dangerous are these Franks? What do they want?
Do you not understand? They want us as Sinric, dead and dishonored, but I will teach them what honor means. Now we will feast, and I will tell you of my plans for Paris.
This is a
Vidar,
very
a more
rough
noble
man.
beast I have never known.
The god of vengeance. It is a good name.
Many Franks have met their end beneath his iron hoofs. He hates them almost as much as I do.
You placed a carving at Sinric's grave.
Sinric won it from me in the Holmgang when we were children. It is Eiktherni, who watches over Odin's hall in Valhalla. He was holding it when I found him. It was the only way I knew him after the animals had gotten to his body.
I did not hear the name of his horse. But apparently it hates these people as much as he does. Hang on. Why can I not call? There you are. Okay. You stay here with whoever the... Get out of my way. You stay here. I'm kind of shocked you let me ride you. And you stay here. You eat dandelions with all these our horses. Make some friends.
Ours will be the greatest raid since Ragnar sacked Paris and brought longships full of silver back to King Horik. We will fill our war chest with silver and our mugs with mead. Blood and glory! Skull!
This is not just about silver, Torka.
He hates being disturbed while he eats.
You know, Ragnar returned with more than just silver.
More than silver? What was it? Swords, precious jewels, wine!
Stories of a dead saint defending Paris. Horik was so awed he freed the Christians and executed his raiders.
Really? That does not sound glorious.
Oh no, what's going on? Who's attacking? Who needs to see my blade?
I will deliver thine enemy into thine hand, that thou mayest do to him as it shall seem good to thee.
Oh. Lovely.
Kill the heathens! Bring me Sigfred's head,
Oh,
and
we're
that
about
one
to
as
destroy
well.
this man.
Leave the stripling alive to tell of it.
The what?
Bishop Engelwin. This is a good night.
Oh, here I come. It's about to be some magic coming on. Run, Agro!
Horses give them advantage, but it'll not be enough.
You can't stop me! I'm better than all of you!
I'll run you over!
Oh, I'd like to see you try, sir.
Breathing space.
Where are you? There you are.
Where did Engelwin go?
Sir?
Siegfried, wait!
Okay, don't wait.
What did he say to you?
Toka, see to the wounded, and find the watch! They should have warned us of the attack.
I told you he doesn't like to be interrupted while eating.
We needed that soldier alive to question. Wild heart, level head.
Oh, I like that.
Where's Siegfried going?
My guess is to find that bishop, Engelwin. He hates him above all others. It was he who killed Cynric.
Yes, his sword brother and your father. I am sorry, Toka.
Nothing has changed. If anything, the attacks grow more frequent, as you see.
Renly was right. I have to stop this before it reaches Ravensfolk.
Unless you can convince their king to surrender, you may have to kill every soldier in Francia.
Oh, I can! It'll be fun.
This battle will not be won with axes. I must find a way to meet Charles, and convince him not to attack England.
Remember, Charles murdered Godfrey. He will not honor his word. Better to kill him.
The problem is bigger than one king, Toka. I must talk to him. It is what my clan expects.
You may be right. But I am not the one you will have to convince in the end. If you kill Engelwin, Siegfried might be persuaded to help you find Charles.
You begin to think like a Jarl, Toka.
Twice our scouts followed Engelwin to the slums south of Paris. When you are ready, that is where Siegfried will be.
I'll meet Siegfried there, and return when Engelwin is dead. Then we will find Charles.
I don't remember my out-
Over here.
What? Who? You? I got a bear. Hi. What? What do you want?
Pierre, what is this about?
We have a shared interest. You in resisting Francia's North-loathing loyalists, me in getting paid.
Those do not seem connected.
I am working with a rogue band of men and women across Francia who tire of the chaos Charles's rule brought. Their numbers are small. Few are foolish enough to resist well-equipped loyalist forces.
You do not believe in their cause?
I do not, but they do. This is where you come in. Help them, and you will have ample reward for your effort.
It is strange that you support them, while believing their cause ill-fated.
What kind of monster would I be if I were to dash the hope they hold in their hearts? Anyway, there is profit to be made, and only a fool ignores that. So, what will it be?
What have you got for me?
Oh, lovely. Okay. What?
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
Okay. I don't know what these are. I guess they're rebels? Okay. That's not nearby. And somehow Rada is here. What are these artifacts? What would these artifacts even be? Hello. Oh, great. These stupid papers. I'm having a very hard time, as I can't remember how to do most things. Here, come here! Oh, Jesus. Oh, thank you for following, Carbon Crew. I don't know why that didn't make a noise. Maybe it did and I didn't hear it. I'm not sure. Are alerts broken? They shouldn't be. But it might have just not played. Quest. I have no desire for that. Where is this? That's there. Where's that? That is... I have no idea where that is. Looks like it's just this. It might be this one. Oh well. Oops, wrong button. Alright.
If Siegfried has his way, there will not be a single Frank left in these hills by winter. He hates.
Oh look! A horse that can swim! I've been having a lot of issues with horses that can't seem to swim. Or can swim but won't. That's the problem. Right in the head. Okay, you be good. I'll be back in a second. Oh, lovely. I don't usually murder people in their sleep. Here we go. Hello. Put people to sleep with murder. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, look at all the stars. So pretty. Where'd you go? Come here, you. Ready to run like an idiot. Okay, we're gonna head up to whatever this is. Oh, we should probably go around the other way and start here and make our way here. There is something glowing over here, but I have no idea what it is, and I'm quite curious. But let's go see this. We might as well. I just kicked a cat in the butt. What kind of human am I? I want to see what this man has.
First with them, miss.
Wait, I know French? Why would I know French?
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Oh, good lord. I have to find him? Oh, great. I'm not even on the right tower. It might be because I'm a god. I am kind of insanely strong. Alright, now we'll go find him. Cat! Cat! Cat, 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 cat. Ooh! Hold on. I see a problem over here, and I need to handle it. Where is he? Oh, there's the problem. So what did problem do? Am I gonna make the problem dead? Yes. I'm gonna make the problem dead. Who's banging on a door?
Stop there, you! You're done for!
You too? Should have left me alone. As simple as that. Oh, did I not kill them all? Oh, there's another one. Oh, he's out in the field. Okay. It's been a while since I've knocked someone that hard. I bopped him so hard. Is this the right thing? Where is it? Really? All the way up there? Okay, fine. There you are. I can't seem to run. Attack to repel the rat swarm. I don't even know what that means, but...
Best not to draw attention here.
I don't even know what that means. Oh, that's a lot of arrows. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of arrows. Into the river we go.
Cast about this land, my friend.
If you want to fight me, you've got to come down here and not use your gun. Well, they're over there. God, that was a lot of arrows. Can I get up here? I should be able to, but probably not. I'm sure Sigford, or whatever his name is gonna be all like, this castle's impenetrable. I'm all like, really? I seem to have climbed up the wall just fine. You know, until I got to the metal spikes. You know, because we gotta waste metal on that. Well, at least I got back on the bridge. That's all that really mattered here. Hi! Hit me. Hit me again.
Over here! Intruder!
Get your stupid... Where are these guys? Oh no, not again. Stop shooting at me! Okay, that was his fault. I don't care. You can screw off. Ow! Okay, fine. We won't go here. Jeez. Everyone here is so hostile. I don't even want to recross that bridge.
Oui, personnes compagnons.
he is here. Oh, good Lord above! I saw them, and I don't want to see them. I saw them. Ew. Look at all their beady eyes. Oh! No! Screw you! Die, Satan! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Wolfkist, here!
Could you warn me about the evil rats?
How did you find me? Where's Toka?
Toka guessed you would be here. She's still at Melle looking for your missing watch.
I lost Engelwin, but this soldier told me he is heading for the church nearby. Come, we can go through the slums. Even from here I can smell the piss of the slums.
Siegfried, I mean to stop this fight from coming to England. I must meet with Charles.
What? You cannot bargain with these thralls. Have you forgotten my fallen brother, Sinric?
No, and that is why I must try. It is why I came to Francia. If I kill Engelwin, I want you to help me get an audience with the king.
There is no reasoning with you, Wolf-Kissed. You are as wild as your namesake.
I hope someone clips that and sends it to Kaz.
In our veins runs the blood of holy kings and conquerors. The Northerners may have numbers, but we have God.
That is Odo, Count of Paris and right-hand man to the king. Drumming up support for his army, no doubt.
Our courage and honor will not fail us, no matter how hot the fight. We will overcome this evil, as we always have.
You want me to sneak up and stab him in the face?
Self-important as always. The one next to him is Gosselin, Bishop of Paris and a fearsome warrior. For Frank. Those two are for another day. You have to get to Engelwin. And to do that, you have to find your way into the church. The answer is down there in that stink.
That is not much to go on.
If it was easy, I would have killed him myself already. You have an advantage. You are unknown to these people.
The Raider Siegfried is almost at our gates. And what does he want? What the Northerners always want. Blood and silver. Yours and mine.
Me, they know quite well already. Someone down there knows something. All you have to do is get them to tell you.
I have your word. Once this is done, we find Charles.
As you say, but work fast. I cannot leave Mille unguarded long. This Frankish stench already turns my stomach.
Oh, look.
Guards, insulting. I will deal with them while you find Engelwin. He is hiding in his church. Will you sneak in, convince one of his own to aid you, or cover the streets with blood?
As you would.
They deserve no less. But you are the Wolf-Kissed. You do not need my advice. So what will you do?
I will find my own way.
Assassinate. Speak to local taverns. I should probably do a save. I haven't done a save yet. I could easily just walk up and, you know, boom.
Count Odo is the protector of Paris, the king's man, and he has told you the truth. You cannot trust the Northmen to do anything but be Northmen, because that's what they are. Northmen. Yes? Count Odo is the protector of Paris, the king's man, and he has told you...
Assistant?
Bread or coin? Bread or coin?
I don't have either of those. Not in the correct thing, though.
Are you the owner?
Oh no. That's such a naively hopeful world. What can I get you?
You have a good crowd.
If you mean tables of soldiers drowning themselves in wine at my expense, then yes, it's good enough. It might be better if not for that old drunk over there, crying about the bishop to everyone who listen. I'd send him away, but to be honest, I need his business.
I need to find the bishop.
The bishop. I can tell you, he's not in this mud pit, my friend. He wouldn't risk soiling his holy sandals.
Come on!
There's a priest who does the bishop's numbers in here at times. Last I saw, he was talking to a table of soldiers.
Thanks
for the help.
You look the kind that enjoys a good complaint. You'll be back.
Wine loosens lips as well as ale. Someone at the tavern might know something. That'll get me into the church.
Someone needs to report back to the bishop. Tell him the nosy scrab is taken care of.
Well, not me. My cup isn't empty yet.
Hi, kitty.
That bishop makes me uneasy. For a servant of God.
I could look for the scribe at the Plague District, or see if someone here knows something more.
What does the bishop and his soldiers want with my daughter? She's a good girl. He never did wrong. She's all I've got.
You mentioned the bishop.
Oh, he took her, my daughter. She's gone. She's a good girl. Never any trouble. She wouldn't steal anything.
Who took your daughter? Was it the bishop?
The bishop's soldiers in the slums. Said she stole the bishop's silver. Said she has a devil who needs deliverance. What did you say?
I will find your daughter here in the slums. And she will help me find Engelwin.
That is two good leads.
Have a look,
Let's see. Where is she? Is that her? That might be her. Or that could be her. I think that's her, though. Hi, kitty.
Sembles joyous.
Do you have new stuff? You have these weird tattoos.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Dios vos guarde.
Scribe knows. Where's the Plague District? I don't know which. Oh, this is the Plague District. This one. Come on! Is it safe for me to even be over here? Probably not.
Show me.
Hold you over this citadel!
Now to find the scribe.
There he is.
Makes you heavier than lead.
I'm looking for a priest who helps the bishop with his numbers. A church scribe.
You as well. He's popular today. It must be serious if it's bringing you all down here. We don't get many visitors.
Someone else was looking for him.
Guards from the city. He didn't seem too pleased to see them. They got to arguing, then all left toward the sewer.
Tell me where the sewer is.
Just over the rise. Be careful, though. With all those plague bodies, it's not clean and smells to high heaven.
Lovely, because that's what I want to do. There. Oh, great. I want to go in here first. Oh, Lord. Are the Satan rats in here? Where are the Satan rats? Excuse me? Sunan, why are you in here? Sunan? Okay, you stay there. You attacked me, you're getting wrecked. I am the Rat King. Sunan, you need to get away from there. Sunan, get away from the explosives. Go on, shoot. you go. Oh, come on! This is really annoying. I want to toss this down here without... Never mind. Can I bring rats upon people? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord above. Okay. Is it able... Am I able to reset all of these? Without resetting literally everything. Let me see this. God, this is frustrating, because I do not want to do that. I'm just gonna leave it for now. Come on, joystick, calm down. I don't even know what kind of fish would be in here. I did not say meditate. Come here, you stupid fish. Fine. I'll shoot you. God, this is awkward to control. Okay, let's take the boat. This is why Paris is hardcore haunted.
This body has rotted in the water. It's been down here a long time. Blurred by the water. But this is a list of some kind. It must have come from the scribe. Plague corpses. Just as the nun said. Floated here from somewhere ahead.
Are you serious? This can't be good for me. Yeah, I know they have the skeleton, like, the apocalypse.
Rest are small, and teeth are sharp. A list of numbers that show England is handling tithes. The scribe discovered the bishop was stealing money. It got him killed. This is a watchword. Job 121. It will help me gain entry to the church.
Get out of here! Okay,
It's not natural.
Don't touch it! It's the plague for certain!
It's not just a plague. That's 4 in one day. It's a bad omen. God help us.
I have to get used to these joysticks. They say to go here. Okay.
The guards are heavily armed. I should be careful here.
Excellent.
The church appears closed.
It's the plague. We're still receiving tithes, however. God will be offering to not.
Job 121.
How did you come by this watchword?
Is it not enough that I have it? Would you like to question the bishop about his business?
Strange that he told me nothing of this, but of course you may pass. Let the northerner through.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I have to wear this. Where is he?
Every one of you has sinned and fallen from God. And why do you sin? Because something inside compels you. Only God can burn away the darkness in your souls. Go to his altar.
God, I don't want to
Seek
hear
deliverance
this.
while it may yet be found.
Whatever deliverance is, it sounds grim.
I'm gonna do a save, because the game seems to be acting a bit strange. So I'm just gonna do a save, just in case. Okay. Am I allowed to just walk through? I'm not doing anything bad, so...
I need to find Bishop Engelwin. Do you know where he is?
If you are here for deliverance, you have a long wait. My brother has been upstairs waiting for hours now.
It can't be right. Bishop Engelwin didn't say anything about this. So why are these...
Are you here for deliverance?
Yes. I don't know. I want to be close to God, but those screams don't seem right. Does it seem right to you?
Your deliverance ritual. Is it with Engelwin?
Yes. He does it alone. I'm next in line, and I don't think I want this.
I could take your place and see Engelwin for you. Then you could leave. Tell me what I must do.
You need a robe. They won't let you in without their special robe. Then, you go down the corridor and talk to the priest.
Give me a robe.
My robe? But they gave me one, but I didn't put it on. I left it somewhere.
Oh my god!
Here.
I'm
We'll
gonna
find
slap
it and
someone.
take your place. You should leave now before they call for you.
Yes. Yes, you're right. As soon as my nerves settle, I'll go. It can't be right. Bishop Engelwin didn't say anything about this. So why are they screaming? What do they do?
Must be the robe I need. It is well.
Ooh, pretty. Killing targets causes fear to witnesses. Yeah, okay. I have so many of these. There we go. Oh, it looks so fancy. I hate everything. So now what? The bishop waits for the next guest. Okay, so is it down here?
I see you are ready for the ritual. Take this key. Prepare your heart, and when you are ready, enter through this door. The bishop is waiting for you.
Welcome, traveler.
Your eyes are covered, yet you see me.
Justice and innocence are both blind, yet see more clearly for it. Find them, light the way, and see the treasures of God. God is light, and in him is no darkness at all. The way through darkness to your deliverance is clear, when it is lit by God.
It is a riddle. The way to deliverance. That must mean Angluin. That is one. The nun said lights. There must be another. That is two.
Justice and innocence light the way. Without them, we are blind. Naked you came from your mother's womb, and naked you will return. Enter here now, naked and alone.
Okay. Oh, there he is. Lovely. Okay, let's do a save before I screw this up. Towers.
Angluin.
Oh, that's why.
All thy judgments are just.
This disguise may not be convincing up close. I should keep my distance from the guards.
Okay, I need to get onto these pillars. Oh, nope. No, I don't.
Only those who know God can truly know it. And to truly know God, we must suffer. This is the paradox that is itself.
Am I supposed to talk to this loser? Let's find out. Hold on. Screw it. We're going in. The bishop awaits the next guest. Wearing the robe will prevent Ingwin's guards from attacking, as long as you keep your distance. Meaning, he won't attack me?
You must enter the pool. We cannot begin until you are cleansed by the ritual water. Come, my child. Like the priests of old.
Here we go.
Come. Do you know why you are here, child?
Yes.
You have been chosen for a great honor. Yet being chosen is only the beginning. What we do now won't be pleasant. Remember, the Lord has said, unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required.
Yes, I remember.
Others showed themselves unworthy, as you have seen. My hope is you will fare better.
I will.
Your confidence speaks well of you. Once we begin, we cannot stop. I will not heed your cries. Your soul depends on it.
What is this nonsense?
The devil will not endure the pain, so you must. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
We may discover in the pain there is a delicious pleasure. God himself grants it as a mercy to aid us in the struggle. Now, make yourself ready. Disrobe. And do not leave the pool until I grant you leave.
I am to be unclothed.
Do not be concerned for modesty. Once you comply, my guards will leave, and we will be alone for the ritual.
Okay.
Very well.
Guards, leave us. Very good. You have made the correct choice.
I sure have.
Now, we will
I'm gonna
begin.
drown him so hard.
Accept. I beseech thee, this free will offering, O Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Your offering is accepted.
That was easy.
He had a key and a strange crest on him. I should find a way out of here quickly, before he's discovered.
Time to go.
That bishop's mind was afflicted by a strangeness I do not understand. He held a crest and a key. I should look around for what it unlocks. This is a lot of wealth. Engelwin would make a good raider.
So this is my reward for killing him?
Now this is new.
Ooh! I will equip that scythe in a second.
Journals. He seemed at war with his own thoughts. This letter is addressed to Charles and tells of the attack on Milan. It was to be sent this night to a brothel in the tavern. The king must be there now.
Hang on, I'm gonna put back on my other robe. At least until I get the full set. Because I quite enjoy my other robe. Oh wait, I have to be in this for the moment.
This is a strange symbol. It must have some meaning.
Are we gonna fight me, or are we gonna be playing nice? Well, everyone seems chill with me. Okay. Oh yeah, I should try the new weapon. What is it? It's a scythe of some sort. Where is it? There it is. Scythe of the Revolt. I kind of like mine better. And put back on my robe. Oh yeah, I got Ezio's outfit. And I got a stupid hat. Under the tavern, so...
That door is reinforced.
Who are you?
Bishop Engelwin sent me with word for the king.
Did he now? And did he happen to send you with the watchword?
I have an urgent message for the king. If he does not receive it, I'll be sure to tell the bishop why and who.
You are one of his northern spies, I suppose. I heard there was trouble. All right, stand back.
I have to find the king.
I thought this was a brothel. I haven't even seen a single person. Don't care.
Yes, my holy queen. You are sinner and saint. My confessor and my lover.
We might see some things. I do have it censored though, so it's okay. I think I'm interrupting something.
Are you real? Oh, what are you? Another Diablo?
Not an enemy, not yet. I am Eivor of the Raven clan in England.
Flesh and blood. A northerner, by the look of you. Why do you disturb me? Where are my guards?
They kind of just let me walk in.
Your guards are not coming. Your bishop will not be joining us either.
Engelwin, you've done me a favor, northerner. Though you don't know it. That bishop was an unholy annoyance. What is it you want?
Your soldiers strike at Norse villages. Their attacks grow more common by the day. You make war against us, without cause.
Without cause? This is my land. A kingdom established by God. You are invaders and devils, a scourge I am called to cleanse. My cause is God himself.
Okay, then.
War is uncertain and dangerous. Often it begins in one place, only to end unfavorably in another.
War is war. But you mean England? Oh yes. I understand you, Diablo. You came to plead for your own neck.
I came to make an agreement to save many necks. Perhaps even your own.
You murder your way into another land. And you think to stop me driving you back out with negotiation? I am a king.
I could stab him.
You are a godless invader.
I could stab
Who
him
are
right now.
To parley with me.
I could stab this man right now.
Killed you already, yet you live.
Yeah, exactly.
Perhaps this is opportune. What do you think? Could it work? It might work.
I hope so.
There is something I require. If you accomplish it, I will be more open to consider your proposal.
What do you
Deal
want?
within a deal. How like a king. What is this task?
My queen, the Shardis, has been taken. I want her returned to me.
I assume I must first find her.
My spies tell me she was taken by those belonging to a zealous faction within the church. I know nothing more.
You do not seem overly troubled by her absence.
Marriage for kings is more often a matter of politics than of the heart. In any case, I doubt she is in danger. And you can be certain I want her safe return.
If I do this, you'll agree to leave England in peace.
Peace? That is a strange word in the mouth of an invader. But again, you presume too much. Do this, and you will have earned a place at the negotiation table. Nothing more.
When we next meet, you'll be with your queen to discuss your ambitions for England.
As you say, Diable. God will make it so. Now, you must excuse me.
Okay. That wasn't the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life, but it was up there. How do I get out of this filthy building? I still can't get across this bridge. Let's see if I can... Is there a teleport anywhere besides here? What is this? Okay, we'll go here. Okay, let's see. This is such a strange jump. Alright, aggro. We're gonna go help some people. We gotta get out of this stupid building, though. Oh my god. How do we get out of here? There we go. Oh no, snake! It's a snake. Screw you, snake. Hello, Vera. We're in Paris. You missed me getting naked to stab a pope or a monk. Whatever you want to call them. What are we doing? Hello. Alright, you get free. Run away, aggro. It's really hard, sir. Archbishop? I guess that's what he would be called. Hey! Oh no.
We're in good shape, thanks to you, Eivor.
Yes, I did go to a brothel to talk to a king. I've done a lot of things. Armor, runes, cosmetics. Okay. What is here? Yeah, he looks weird. He's kind of creepy looking. Wait here. Be right back. I'm kind of surprised there were children in there. Can I get him? These are the questions. Get his horse, but can't seem to aim properly. No. Stupid bird. Oh, there's also a ton of different evil rats. If you go back to, I think it's 50 minutes in, I really wanted someone to clip that and send it to Kaz.
Who disturbs our worship?
Merde. It's the Northern One. In the darkest hour, when demons come, call on me, brother, and we will fight.
Sir? Should I be beating them up? Okay. I kind of just came in here. I didn't really expect anyone to be like, you know, a problem. I hear rats. Well, those are chunky boys. Did I see what? Hello?
Goodbye.
Good madness. Maybe they left something to explain their behavior. They lost faith in their god and found fickle solace in a new one.
Get out here. No, I didn't see. It's a picture of a rat. Oh my gosh. Find the key. Rat, do you have one of the keys? Where is it? It is in the church. Oh my gosh. Rats! You're not allowed to be here. Get out here. Okay. I guess they don't want to talk to me. That's fine.
What do you see?
Mon Dieu, out of my sight.
Oh, I thought there was a cat. Can I not? Okay, fine, whatever. I'll just follow the pathway then. Which way are we going? We need to cross here? Yes. Oh, these trees.
Oh, Dieu, stop this infernal mewling, else I swear I will turn you into soup.
Don't you dare hurt the cat! I'll beat you sideways. Hello.
Good work. Let me know if you're looking for more to do.
I did not take you for a lover of cats.
I am not. One of the rebels picked it up during a mission. Nearly cost the fool his life.
Animals are true-hearted. The cat will be a loyal companion to the end of its life.
I doubt it. Felines are crafty, sly. They follow their own agendas. Much like myself. Once he has had his fill of food and drink, I predict a quiet disappearance. Speaking of disappearances, the loyalists grow fewer. Our missions are going well.
Am I detecting some sentiment?
We are making small change, but it is not enough. And it matters not, so long as we make a profit. What do you want to do?
How did the rebels fare?
Oh god, okay.
That's all for now. How can I help?
What do you have?
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
Where is this? It's up here. Let's go do that. Have I been to... I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm here right now. And this is the whole map. So I'm down here. And this is Paris. I tried to get onto this island, but they will not let me. Have I been there? Yes. Okay. I do not attempt to speak French because I know French people that get angry when you attempt to speak their language. They get quite angry if you don't say it correctly. So, I will not try. French get angry at everything. Hello?
Me strength! Coward! Shoot the idiot! Courage! We have this!
Screw you!
Already dead, fool!
Hey! Hi-yo! Idiot! Okay, where is the key? Oh, there it is.
I need your eyes, my friend.
I don't know what these squishing noises are that I keep hearing. I'm gonna see if I can get a boat, like, dock somewhere in here. I don't think I can, though, because, yeah, because there's one down here. So I think I have to keep riding there. Where are you? There you are. Jesus Christ, that wasn't even me. What's happening over here?
Whip you good. Cut you down.
Okay then. Just riding along and everyone seems to be attacking each other. Oh, a prayer place. What am I giving? There's turtles? Oh. I want to find a turtle. Oh my gosh. Girl, we gotta find some turtles. I see frogs, but I don't think I can catch the frogs. You're fighting again? Screw this, I'm not helping. Wow, I just kicked open the iron. Squirrel. Are there turtles here? There might be. There's whatever that thing is. The trout.
Magnifique. If you want to do more, I'll be here. What do you want to do?
Time we made improvements.
Frogs are just soft turtles? That's a way of looking at it.
That's all for now. So, what will it be?
Show me what is available.
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
Hello?
What do you need, friend?
I have to go. See you soon.
Farewell.
Actually, is... Well, you're a pupper. Hello, pupper.
It is not right. They dishonored our brothers.
Sigfrid will make sure the Franks answer for it.
Wolfkist, you were gone over long. We've had trouble.
Engelwen is dead. Though there is a sickness in these Franks, I do not understand.
That is very good. It is as I told you. You see now why it is pointless to try to deal with them.
Yet I must. Information with him led me to their king. Charles and I have reached the beginnings of an agreement.
You met with their king? Do you make yourself my enemy now? Toka failed to bring me any but you, and now you defy me!
I didn't do nothing.
I had to act, or miss the opportunity. I did not mean to defy you.
Yet you have, and while you did, we were attacked, and took losses you might have helped prevent.
Why? What has happened?
You will see what it is you are so eager to make peace with. Toka will show you. I have our revenge to plan.
And it will just get you killed.
Come with me, Wolfkist. You remember our missing watch? While you and Siegfried went after Engelwin, I searched for them. But they were gone. After the second attack, we found them.
Do you know what year it is? No, sadly.
Come and see.
Do you know what century it is? No.
Look.
These wounds were not made by the sword, or by animals.
It is the Franks. You said yourself, there is a sickness in them. There is no honor in what they do. These were my friends.
I have seen this before. People disappear sometimes. When they return, they are like this.
Toka, I need your help. Charles asked me to find his queen. If I can, I might stop this sickness reaching England.
The queen was at Evreux yesterday, in the company of priests. You will find her there.
What?
You think all I do is drink wine and bed handsome men and beautiful women? Merde. I have eyes all over Francia, and they see many things.
How do you know
Some of
these
those
things?
things I must attend to now. When you have the time, Eivor, come and see me. I have more work for you.
Siegfried is right, Wolf-Kissed. Even with this proof of the Franks' cowardice before you, you still want to bargain with them? I will not go against my uncle. I am sorry. I cannot help you in this.
You're right. Your duty is to your own clan, Toga. My duty is to mine. It is why I came to Francia. I will go to Evreux, alone.
When you are done in Evreux, meet us at our forward camp, west of Paris. We have a siege to prepare.
To keep Charles's armies from England, I must find his queen. She was seen with priests at Evreux. That is where I must go.
Oh my gosh, you can ride a bear. Okay, where's this dumb quest? Where is this? It said it was close. Of course it's down here. Okay.
Be strength!
You're gonna chuck your own self in the river, sir. Just like that. God, I want to teleport. There we go. I keep forgetting the house is a teleport. I'll keep doing these missions for him as long as they're, you know, not the hardest things on the planet.
Well done, Eivor. I expected nothing less. How can I help?
What can we do for the rebels?
Let's see. This one.
That's all for now? What do you want to do?
What have you got for me?
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
Where is that? Right there. Ugh, why are these always over here? I could just ride the boat over there.
Off we go. More sail! Seagull!
Once again, my ship has gone.
Sail down! Segel nieder!
Sunan.
Oh, there's guards. Okay. Hi, hit me.
God damn you!
Wow, that was easy.
All day!
He's not stopping me. Hello? Oh, there you are.
Your time is up.
Nice try.
Good work. Let me know if you're looking for more to do. How can I help?
Show me what is available.
I wish he could give me all of them at once.
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
Okay. Wait, are they somewhere between here and there? I wish it was easier to get out of this safe place. I think that was a snake I just ran over. Hello, sir. My name is Eivor.
Hey now!
Oh no, not a pig. Come here. That was easy. It's this way, isn't it? No. It's that way. Oh! Two dwarves are fighting a snake. Let's leave that. All right. All right. Let's go get this eagle point. This is a cool little DLC. I don't know what I hope to achieve with it, besides, you know, murdering a king. Again.
The Frankish flag.
Screw you!
The Frankish flag. What are they doing there? The Frankish flag. What are they doing there?
Here we go. What is this pillar? Fine, I'll find another way in. Whoa! I didn't even hit that.
The symbol of the hidden ones on this wall. There is a small slit at the bottom. Locked. Time to see what lies ahead.
Let's see, where are we going? I wasn't expecting to find a hidden ones. Let me see how good my aim is. Good enough.
The hidden ones have secret treasure near Paris. I should look for the keys.
Oh, nice. No! God, I hate these rats. Okay, 2 more keys. I have no idea where those are. Oh, that's where. Okay. And where's the other one? All the way over there. Okay. Well, we'll go get this one first. I don't even know how to pronounce out, please. Beesh. Let's see if we can find the rest of these hidden ones. They were pretty upset when I did that. Oops. Not even sure how I did that. Let's see if I can get up here. Oh no. I don't know why she didn't jump right away. I feel like this is gonna be one of those things where I try and do something nice and it looks like something else and I'm gonna get in trouble for it. Creed? Hello, Ray. Yes, we're in Paris today. Kind of. I'm not very sneaky, but that's okay. I've got a sword. Ah! Put me down! Idiot. He caught himself on fire. I didn't even do that. Weirdo. How do I get inside? You saw nothing, sir. Let's see. Oh! There's evil rats, Ray. They're evil. They want my flesh. Ah! I hate them. I hate them so much. Screw you, rat. I wonder if they eat human. No! Get out of here!
2 keys. Just nowhere to go.
I'm out of here. Screw this. Okay. I got the eagle point. That's the important part. Now we have to go all the way over here. So we're probably going to go cross the bridge, hopefully. Not cause a fight this time. Go in, handle this. Go through this other bridge up to here. That sounds like a plan. Let's hope we can do that. I should probably be hidden while I do it. Though I doubt it will help me. Sir? Madam? I don't know. Is this the main road? Should probably save. Yes, you're right.
This place is heavily guarded.
We're so close.
What? Go!
Hey!
Oh god, not again.
Stop right there!
I just want to get through. Just let me in. Fine, we'll go around. Ow! How are you able to hit me from so far away? That's some BS. Is all of this filled with spikes? What's over there? That is... Oh, that's the thingy that Fira said. No, wait. No, it's not. Ew. This place. He wants to go here. You want to go here? Okay. I will try and get in there. That whole island, what about it? I don't know much about it besides the fact it's ridiculously guarded. Like, ridiculously. What is this island? And why does it exist? It's a bit blunt. Basically, why is there a castle on an island? I guess it's to keep out people like me who want to just blow things up. I don't really. I kind of just came here to negotiate, and I'm probably going to get in trouble for it. I want to try and get in here so bad. But none of these doors are openable.
Go away.
Who said go away to me? Okay, I'll screw off. Paris started with a small fort on an island in the middle of the river. It's the oldest part of the city. Oh, that's cool.
I want to talk to you.
That man just jumped into the river. It wasn't even my fault. Oh! I want you! Please, I want you! Can I take you with me, please? You're so fluffy! I'm not even sure exactly what you are. It's a fluffy donkey. It is a donkey. That's amazing. Look at it. So majestic. I need to stay off the roads. They do not like me here. Honestly, they should be asking how I got here more than why am I here. There we go. Plump. I see there's a giant hole in the wall. Not what's don't know what's up with that. Well, that was easy. I have no idea how to pronounce these. I really don't. Wow, that wasn't very hidden. Oh, sweet Jesus, no.
I have all 3 keys. Now to use them.
Alright, let's get out of here. Where am I going? Find and reach the Hillwinds Bureau. Where? I don't see a lit up area. What the heck is this? You would think that they would show me, as they've shown me where these keys are. I'm gonna have to look, aren't I? Creed. Hidden ones. Bureau. Paris. It says that it is this thing. Or close to it. Let's go get this cow. Cows.
Here.
Moo. Can someone tell me why that donkey we saw was fluffy? I really need to know. Because all the ones I've seen were not fluffy and adorable looking. Oops, that is not the right button. I need to stop pressing that button. Okay. It is below us? Yes.
Go, Sunan.
It says it's over here. Let's see if we can get over here.
What do you see, Sunan?
Oh, there it is. Okay.
It opened. What have the hidden ones locked away inside?
Is it a puzzle? Get out of here. That's not what I want. You've got laundry? Oh, that sucks. Let's see. Torches. Oh, I thought it would work. It's been raining. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way then. Ow! Ah, crap, I broke them! There we go. Oh my gosh, so many snakes. What did I get? Joyous? I don't know what joyous is. It's a short sword, it says.
Not all the hidden ones left Francia. I'll not find them if they do not want to be found. But I will honor their gift.
This place of honor forever holding the deeds that were done. We abide always many in numbers, yet together we are one. Whose firm faith and whose lonely labor serves only the fight. I must stay unknown in the darkness, so you may work in the light. Forgive the dead soldiers. They would not leave peacefully. AC. I don't know who that would be. Oh god, what now? Another snake! Screw you snakes! I don't think it's apple crumble. Kill the target.
I must be careful now.
Keep your eyes open!
You're all nuts. There we go. I don't see anyone. You wish there was an assassin called Apple Crumble. I do too. Screw you, sir! Sir! Aggro. Aggro is best horse. Can confirm. What is chasing me? I'm not even sure what that was. I think it was a wolf? Wow, aggro. Aggro, please. Okay, you stay here.
Well done, Eivor. I expected nothing less. So, what will it be?
What do you have?
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
Okay. It's gonna be a while. Wow. I don't think it's as strong as this. Yeah, it's not. We're going here. And I'm getting quite tired, so I'm probably going to call it for today. Before I mess up this queen. Okay. Who should we raid? You're very welcome. We're going on a raid. I was going to raid, I don't know who. Let's raid Krusty. She's playing My Summer Car. Okay. Thank you all for coming. I'll be back tomorrow, probably with more Assassin's Creed. I'll see you all then. Bye, everyone.